So quality customers and how to qualify them. So let's go over quality customers to begin with. So the type of quality customers we're looking for are within a certain age range, and that's of 21 years old all the way up to 80, and that can include 21 and it can include 80, but it can't include 81 or 20. Now the reason for this isn't because these people can't help out. Obviously I've met a lot of above 8-year-olds and below 21-year-olds that definitely have the financial aptitude. It just shows that we don't want to seem that we're taking advantage of them, which is just why we stick to that. But the best quality between this is between the ages of 35 and 55. The reason for that is because they're obviously more in long-term jobs that they've been stabled in for a while. There's normally dual incomes if they're in relationships. Also you have families and stuff. So normally when between 35 and 55 people are pretty settled down, they're not moving, not changing roles. So that's why they're just a little bit more in standard on average, a little bit more stable of an income. We also need to make sure that they can speak English. Now, if you ever have it where you meet someone that can't speak English and they have maybe someone that's a different person that comes in to translate for you, to teach them, obviously to tell them what you're actually saying, we're not allowed to do that. The person that's signing up must be the person that's over 21 and below 80 that can understand English. Now, they don't have to be perfect. Obviously, I'm not even perfect myself, but when people can at least understand exactly what they're signing up for, that it's a monthly commitment, every month at a certain amount for a long period of time, and understand what they're helping, you'll know that by gauging it, making sure that you know you're signing up a good quality customer. So, not intoxicated. So of course, they can't be intoxicated. So if they just came out of surgery for something, or they're on loads of medication, or if they're just getting high or drunk, then we don't allow it. If someone's having a beer or a glass of wine at the end of the day, absolutely fine. But if they're intoxicated, we don't sign them up. They have to be sound of mind, which also brings us on with sound of mind. If anyone is disabled, that's absolutely fine. If they're, say, in a wheelchair and they're working, they're fine. But if they're mentally disabled, of course, we wouldn't approach them because we don't seem to be taking advantage of those types of people. So obviously just keep an eye out for that as well. So if you've got the right age grabbits, the last thing that we're looking for is they need to be employed. Now this is a full-time type of job. If you've got someone that's casual hours, part-time, or like shift working as well, that's okay. What I'd call is normally if they're part-time working in casual hours, I'd normally say they're a quality customer but a lower quality customer. Once again, nothing to do with them, just obviously the quality that the client's actually looking for. But there needs to be a form of income. If someone's a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home dad, once again, fine, if there's a source of income. Okay, so we need to make sure there's an income coming into the house. If they're retired and they've got a source of income coming in, or they've retired, paid off all their mortgages, and they have that source of income that they're free now, that's obviously a little bit different to obviously someone retired in a small location, only living off the pension, you know what I mean? So make sure that you're signing up the right types of customers around that. So, how to qualify these customers. So you can qualify in different ways. Obviously at the end of our presentation we're asking if they're over the age of 21 as well, and when we're on the first page of the iPad, the fourth question down is pretty much what profession is yourself. But if you want to qualify earlier, what you can do is simply always do the same step, which is do the attention first. Because if you try and qualify too early and they are a quality customer but you haven't grabbed their attention, by the time you found out they're a quality customer, they're kind of saying no to you, or that they're busy, they've got to go away and so on. So what you want to do is grab their attention first and make sure you do that job. And if they're still listening, then you can qualify them after that. So it's always, hey, how's it going? I know you're busy, I won't keep you long. My name's Pete. I'm just doing some work in the area today on behalf of the Cancer Society. I'm sure like the neighbours you've heard of us, yeah? When they say yeah, you go, awesome, yeah, we're getting a great response today for a new community-based campaign called Hope for Life. And then I would go into my qualifier. It's for everyone in the area that's currently over the age of 21. I presume you're over the age of 21, yeah? And that would find out if they're older, if I'm thinking they're looking a bit younger. If they're too old, then or I think they look old, then I might go, getting a great response for a new community-based campaign called Hope for Life. It's basically for everyone in the area between the ages of 21 and 80 years of age. I'm sure that includes yourself, yeah? And then I'll wait to see their answer. If they say, yeah, awesome, yeah, well, the reason we're here, unfortunately, is a lot more serious. And I'd use that little add-on line just to drag the tone down a little bit more and then go into my interest part. You can also qualify to see if they're working. Hey, how's it going? Know you're busy, won't keep you long, blah, 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 blah. Great response for a new community-based campaign called Hope for Life. It's for everyone in the area that's over the age of 21 that's currently working, whether that's part-time, casual, or full-time hours. Does that include yourself? You can do that very good when it comes to student areas, or maybe lower demographic areas. You can do that to save some time. But obviously when it comes to qualifying customers, make sure you're always grabbing that attention first before you're qualifying them after that. And that is pretty much how you qualify customers and what the quality customers are that we're looking for.